This is amazing.
I like that.
Crazy. Do it.
Oh
yes. Party.
Slow down.
Yes.
Oh,
This is it.
yes. Revolution.
Hi, I'm Adam C, and welcome to Not One of My Cars. This is Georgie's Mark 1 Focus RS. There's a man in high-vis looking like a maniac ahead. You maniac. And the car's a little bit broken. I mean, we're heading to Goodwood. It doesn't want to go. So we're going to get to Goodwood and inform Georgie of the bad news because she's not here. She went a different way. We've stolen her car and we're going to deliver it in a different state to how it was when I picked it up. So here we are, we're not going in, we're going to go into the spectator public car park because we're not a supercar, and as you can see by the Aventador SV pulling in, this is the Supercar Sunday. Oh, it's bumper. Ugh, ugh. Firm suspension on the RS. So we've turned what's kind of a road-going rally car into basically a rally car, by which I mean we've got it very dirty. There's a dog. There shouldn't be any supercars in this car park. There is, but there's a group of Hondas as well. There you go, some classic Adam C content. The DC2 looks great. Chloe's now walking the wrong way. Where are you going? I can't. One of the faster cars in the car park is another supercar. Don't know why the SVJ of all cars is not in the main show. Take a look at the colour of both of these cars. I think they're the same colour. It's like a beautiful dark champagne bronze. I'm sure there's an official Lamborghini title. Oh, look at this gem, a Vauxhall Calibra with no rear interior. It's a truck. This chap changes his number plate depending on the weather forecast. Here is where some of the noise has been coming from. This car's believing. Got some good news and some bad news about the car. We put fuel on it. It didn't like the fuel. There might be a lot of evidence of the coronation today. But the first car to look at will be British too. And that is the TVR Cigaris with the famous vents that don't vent, which is neighbouring a KTM crossbow, X-bow wow dog. I'm just going to film every TVR I see today. Series 1 Tuscan, despite the number plate that says it's a Series 2 Tuscan, but that's a Series 1. What? The DeLorean didn't drive here. And it brings us neatly on to this video's sponsor, Fanhome, with their 1:8 scale model kit of the DMC DeLorean from the Back to the Future films. As part of your subscription to build this kit, you will receive exclusive products and magazines with additional bonus products, and at the end of your build you will end up with a 1:8 scale die-cast DeLorean from Back to the Future with working doors, headlights and even interior lights too, although I haven't worked out whether the flux capacitor works yet to bring you back in time to fight against Biff yourself. So in my first package I've got issue number 1 to build, as well as issue number 2. There's going to be bonus products throughout the series, including a t-shirt, binder, Doc's number plate and a series of posters as well. And these kits are very easy but satisfying to build. They come with this nifty little screwdriver from issue 1. And there we have it, issue 1 and 2 built. Fanhome love working with films, and this DeLorean will go with my Fast and Furious Dodge Charger kit that I've been building as well. We're building quite the collection now of movie cars. Get yours today. The crowd are gathering around some kind of 60s classic, could be a Ferrari or a Maserati. Can't see because there's too much crowd looking around the 60s classic that could be a Ferrari or a Maserati, but we will first have a look at the white Testarossa next to a Honda NSX. Again, behind a bit of crowd, not quite as much crowd, but white is a beautiful colour for the Ferrari. Obviously not the best colour because that's yellow. NSX has got some go faster stripes, and the Morgan's bonnet is a different colour to the rest of the car, and the boots too. And of course the red roof as well. Right, Chloe's going to find the 60s classic that could be a Ferrari or a Maserati. It's neither, it's a Bizzarini. Wow, these are like our favourite cars, aren't they? We like these. Massive V8 up front, and another crowd is being drawn around Shmee's SLS Black Series and Shmee himself and Zach's Countach. But we asked some friends who's already been in here as to what was in here. They failed to inform us of what's in front of us now. This is amazing. So we have 2 McLaren F1s from what I can see, and 2 McLaren P1s. So we've got the Volcano Red P1, we've got the white P1 with the blue. I haven't seen this for years. And then obviously Rowan Atkinson's old McLaren F1 next to a road-going Davidoff and Golf liveried F1 GTR Longtail, again getting all of the crowd's attention. So I'm now having to squeeze up into my favourite car in the world because another car's passing by. It is the new 812 Comp GTS Spider thing. Also, they're the bravest wheels of the day, aren't they? Are they not? Ah, welcome. What would you value this?
I think somewhere in the region of about 20 million.
20 million, maybe 25?
That's even more because of the provenance.
Well, you'd say that the road car F1 non-GTR is more than the GTR Longtail because it was
owned by Rowan Atkinson.
But it's been crashed twice.
That's the
very
provenance.
famously, yes.
That is the provenance.
So the two accidents have actually added value. So what you're saying is we need to crash all of our cars more.
No.
Yes. Does breaking them count? Because I broke Georgie's car on the way here.
Oh, what?
Yeah. But in front of the Goodwood Motor Circuit sign, we've got the 4GT, and Zach's Regera is again crowded vastly next to a green Miura. Car shows are getting too crowded. And I found an opening. I can hear sounds like a Dodge Viper. There is the new Gordon Murray T50. I've got to see if that is a Dodge Viper. So there's a 360 CS, there is a LaFerrari, and an Aston Martin 177. This is an Invicta, but I want to see what's revving in the background. It sounds like it is a Viper, yes! It is a Dodge Viper. Look at me, I know my cars. My spider senses were tingling. Dodge Viper GTS, one of two at least that are here today. But I've come back again because I did miss something. Well, quite a few things, as you can see. Purple, beautiful colour, yellow stripe, very nice. But the majority of the folk are crowding around the AMG Project 1, one of the first customer cars that have been sold. Which I don't believe. I think that's come from Germany. We will start to see these on the road very soon because cars are being delivered. Again, I'm not sure if this has come from the factory, being on German plates, but it's the first one I've seen in the, well, it's not really in the wild at the moment, it's in a show. About a year ago I saw one of these testing at Snetterton. I was not allowed to take any pictures of it, so I took a picture of it. But as we've been seeing at all the recent events, especially this year, my event for example, the Japanese festival at Silverstone, too many people are loving car shows. It's great to love car shows, but they're just getting a little bit too crowded. So I'm going to try and find Chloe because she's completely lost in the crowd. And a colour that I have not seen before. It's a very flat, slightly purpley blue on the 992 GT3. Looking next to the 812, you can tell the difference in colours as a G60 supercharged Corrado drives by.
I like that.
That's random. That's the least supercar here. That made everyone jump except me because I have an immunity to revs. Yep, sounds like it. He's killed some bugs. Chloe's happy now because she's found the oat stand. R8 is still revving for the crowds, but are still not really caring. And that is a shaggy dog. What have you got, Chloe?
It's worth waiting for.
Walk us through it. What's that?
So you got honey, some oats, banana, and peanut butter.
And a dollop of peanut butter. But it seems and sounds like the crowded section with all the best cars of the show has got more crowded because the best cars of the show have started up to leave. It's going to be chaotic, but we want to watch that somehow. I hope this works. To get a glimpse of the McLaren F1s on the road, or the P1s, or the AMG Project 1, or even the Bizzarini. I just want to see that driving. So we're trying to sneak a shortcut. There is Zach in the 488 Pista, which means the Koenigsegg should be in front or behind. So welcome to the departure lounge. The Regera and the LaFerrari are just exiting from the infamous tunnel of Goodwood, and the 812 is leaving too. So here is the money shot, the Koenigsegg Regera, LaFerrari on tow. Absolutely crazy. Everyone's being told to behave upon their departures of the show. So we might not get to hear the V12 of the LaF. Nice and easy. No, couldn't hear it. There's a lot going on now. But Chloe's been so smitten with her oats that she's got lost, so I'm gonna find Chloe and hopefully see some of these cars on the road. What's an utterly good spot to stand? Oh, there's some crowds down there. So welcome to the other car park with even more TVRs. There's an M1 something I doing some donuts in the background. You can get it! Do it! Good! No! He's got it! So welcome to the roadside in a Lamborghini Huracan Performante. There is a McLaren Senna departing. Ah, that must have been the M1 something I heard. Oh, so much noise. So we're going to find somewhere a bit less chaotic, go away from the crowds to spot the cars. Because as you can see, every car needs to go up to this roundabout up top, and then some even come back this way, like the Lamborghini. Hello! We're turning into goats. Chloe's unhappy. So welcome to our spots. We're going to wait here, hopefully for the McLaren F1s to drive by. I don't think they have done yet. But by an exclamation from the crowd, oh yes, the McLaren F1s are coming. We've made here in amazing times. Watch as the photographers go mad as we have the ex-Rowan Atkinson F1, the F1 GTR road legal Golf Davidoff livery in amongst the traffic. The crowd is going to love this. P1s are behind as well. Of course, not ignoring the 997 GT2. I'm going to cross over to the centre. We have McLaren F1 times 2, McLaren P1 times 2 with a Ferrari 458 Spider gates crashing the party. Oh my god, that is unbelievable. What a sight. That is my favourite car in the world, the F1 GTR Longtail. Always has been, always will, as well as the Cobra, and then the F1 road car behind. A little bit quieter than this one. Let's have a listen. Amazing. Chassis number 28. Right, now we can turn our attention to the McLaren P1s that will be joining them. I feel like I'm in the way of the 458, so we can have a look down the roundabout. So you've got the blue interior. I saw this in London many moons ago. Why try? Oh, there's a Yorkshire Terrier. No, it was a West Highland, wasn't it? In the P1. Cool. We can go home now. I'm going to cross before the perf kills me. Here we go. Slow down there. Got the 997 GT3 RS as well. Chloe's still got some oats. Chloe's excited by the Esprit behind the Rev Happy NSX. John Player Special and a Di Tomaso Pantera. That's Chloe's two favourite cars. Go and get the pictures. Get the pics. NSX is passing by. That sounded incredible. There you go. Chloe is happy. I love those as well. Yes. Gorgeous. There he goes. Ford Windsor V8 and a V6 Jag V8 488 Spider. This Esprit is in the best colour, yellow with red interior, and a 944 as well. All the wedges. Chloe likes wedgie cars. We have another 80s wedge, the white Testarossa. There is another Esprit in traffic in red this time. V6 noises. Okay, there goes. He's still doing that. There goes the Testarossa. Mark II Focus RS in green. Put a like if you think I should buy Chloe an Esprit one day. Go on, like the video. 2 million likes and I do. And here comes the purple 812 Competizione with its yellow stripes too. Standard 812 behind, which is actually a little bit louder than the comp. Next around, a blue F12 TDF and another Dodge Viper in yellow. He's just revving down there. Yeah, that's it. Chloe, get up. Vanquish is revving too. 911's looking cool. Retro graphics on that. Now, I think this Viper might be supercharged. What do you reckon? This is it. Is it supercharged? 1100. Nitrous. Wow. Yep, that's another favourite. Chloe likes it too. It's the best colour, as we know. Look at the micro go! Yes! All of the lean. He almost cocks a wheel there. Good. Oh wow, check out the spec on the Aston. Wow, Aston Martin GT12. We've got a few cars coming from the public car park. Years. We have the Ferrari 512 BB, the McLaren 570S Spider, and the Invicta S1. Quite a rare car. Only V8 noises from the Invicta. TT's trying to follow suit. Next round we got a incredibly sounding. Wow! That sounds amazing. some more loud noises coming from the Aventador SVJ. Beautiful symphony. Next to appear is the MSO HS. So this is a McLaren Special Operations car. It's got various bits and bobs on it that weren't from the original factory, including that permanent spoiler on the rear. Finished in satin volcano red as well. Next to appear is the Mirage 720 Ford GT. Some ghoulish characters on the back of the GTR. There they are. Here approaches the second Ford GT of the show. Dark blue, white stripes. Classic. Oh, good. We haven't missed the 6R4 passing. Look at that on the road with the 550 behind. That looks genuine as well. Road legal, 6R4 Metro, mid-engined, got that massive air filter inside. Sounds good. Sounds very good. Next round we've got a sea of colour. We've got the yellow 360, obviously the best colour. Then you've got the Challenge Finale, boosted TT. Well, here we go. Gordon Murray T50. It's like seeing a McLaren F1 on the road. The proportions are so similar. Tuned V12 in the middle of the T50. The first time I've seen one actually on the road and properly heard one as well. I want to hear some more evolutions. Take a moment to appreciate the Bertoni design of the Miura on the public highway. And now for the more modern V12 Lamborghini, the Aventador SV. See what's left. MC20's leaving, California T360 Spider, and another Lotus Esprit. We have a maroon V12 Vantage and another red Esprit. Oh, they're just loads of it. I mean, that's the later one to the one we saw just now, but did we see it earlier? Here comes John. Goodbye, John. So back again for a better look around the Aston Martin 177 without quite as much of a crowd. However, we still have a crowd around the Project 1. For most, it's probably the start of the show because we haven't seen many of these yet. And hopefully in the summer, we will see plenty more. And we have one final lineup with the 570 GT, the Noble M12 GTO 3R, the Ferrari Roma, the 296 GTB, and the F12 TDF with some brave wheels matching the exterior colour. So this is Shmi 150's favourite car of all time, so we've been waiting around for the startup of the 177. Beautiful. And here comes the entourage of AMG staff members. I reckon they're with the AMG one. Just a hunch of mine. There's so many of them. They're all walking straight past it. We're not getting a start-up. But we've been having a good look at the AMG one. We've noticed this is obviously a painted badge, and it must be painted because they've added fake shine. You could say the glare doesn't glare. But the day is coming to a close. We've got some photo shoots going on with Shmi's Black Series at the top of the Goodwood grid. But that was pretty much that. From my time at the Goodwood Supercar Sunday, great to be back here. Very reminiscent of old days when I used to film a lot of supercar content. I know that you guys prefer the modified cars, but this is a nice and chilled event with a group of friends. You get to see the cars on the road, the crowds, and it was very crowded. So go follow me on all my social channels for the updates, highlights and photos that I take at these meets and more. But for now, thanks for watching.